Now let's get back to our other top story this evening. As we mentioned, in a pre-holiday surprise, President Obama delayed implementation of a key provision of the Affordable Care Act, the part that requires employers of 50 or more workers to provide health insurance or pay a penalty. The administration is delaying a provision to 2015. Even though Congress mandated that the law start in 2014. The lawmakers voted for this law to start next year. Mr. Obama unilaterally made the decision to delay it. Whether you like the law or not, the president's decision has basically come down to an administrative fiat. So what happens now, and what is next for business? For congressional Republicans who have voted dozens of times to repeal the president's health care reform law, the White House might have just made the 4th of July feel more like Christmas.
When you're implementing a program this large, there will be some glitches. There are going to be some hiccups.
In addition to moving the mandate deadline back to January 2015, the White House says it will work to reduce the application from a bulky 21 pages down to 3. It will also work with smaller businesses which had threatened layoffs or reduce employee hours in order to fall under the cutoff of 50 workers. But critics of so-called Obamacare still feel the president hasn't done enough. Speaker of the House John Boehner issued a statement declaring, quote, "This announcement means even the Obama administration knows the train wreck will only get worse, and it underscores the need to repeal the law and replace it with effective patient-centered reforms." And Republican Senator Orrin Hatch jumped on the fact that the delay only affects businesses. Individuals will still be required to have health insurance beginning in January 2014, or they will be subject to tax penalties. The president's decision caught the markets off guard. There were immediate losers today. Remember, the health insurance sector has shot up since the act was passed. This year, large cap health care stocks have risen 19%. But today, in a short day, health care stocks across the board retreated. The Spider Healthcare ETF dropped 0.5% this morning. The Dow Jones Pharma Index fell almost 1%. And analysts are saying today that gains in managed care companies, HMOs, for example, have priced in the law starting on time. So any delays could mean significant sell-offs in the weeks ahead. Now, there are two key deadlines coming up. And as of now, these deadlines are still deadlines. In October, on October 1st, the implementation of the insurance exchanges begin. And on January 1st, individuals must carry insurance. Those are individual mandates, and they remain. So for healthcare investors, this could be start of an uncomfortable summer if the rest of those deadlines somehow fall by the wayside. So where do small businesses stand now? Aaron Smith consults small businesses and heads up the A.W. Smith Financial Group in Virginia. Good afternoon, Aaron.
Hey there, Andrew. Good to have you.
Welcome back to Arise. Let me ask you something. President Obama has been saying that the Health Care Act is on track. Well, not so much anymore. Is this credibility and his credibility on this plan right now in shatters, and how are businesses going to interpret it?
Well, you know what, Andrew, I'm not sure about that, but what I am sure about, this has been a good day for small business community, maybe even a better day for the economy in Main Street. It's important to note here there are 6 million businesses out there right now, 6 million small businesses. Out of those 6 million, 250,000 approximately small businesses employ over 50 individuals in their corporation. Now, if those 250,000 employers stop hiring, if they reduce their workforce or cut back hours, that could be a halt to this economy.
So, Aaron, this has always been the threat. The threat has always been from small businesses that we're going to stop hiring. So either the White House has believed that threat or believes that the economy is significantly going to get damaged here, or a little bit more cynically, that they've done this to wait out the midterm elections.
Well, come on, Andrew. You said it. I tell you what, that's probably a combination of all three of those things. But I will tell you, it's important to note here that the administration, I will say again, they see the importance of making sure this economy stays on track, and they see the importance of making sure that they get every vote that they can possibly get in the future.
Sure. Okay, so, you know, when it comes to managing the economy, the government likes to kick the can down the road. We know this. Why do today what you could do tomorrow, basically? But here's the question for you. We would know, because this law going into effect, we would know what happens then. The confusion would be over. So now the confusion just is going to continue for another year or so. What makes you think that this is such a good idea? Because you think businesses are going to hire because of it?
Well, I think what it does is just basically delays things. It just kind of extends it out for a period of time. You know, this is normal business in Washington. This is not something that we don't normally see as a community, as business owners. At the end of the day, I don't know if this thing is going to end in 2015, Andrew. It may even extend out to 2016. Let's see what happens.
Okay, Aaron, thank you so much. Aaron Smith from AW Financial Services. We appreciate your help today. Have a good 4th of July.
Absolutely, Andrew. We'll talk to you soon. You too now.
Thank you.